Hi everyone, it's Christine here. In this video today, I want to talk about finding the time to meditate. And it's one of the hardest things, isn't it? We might have all the good intentions to meditate each day or on a regular basis, but when it comes down to it, it can be really tricky just to find the time. Because there's so much else going on in our lives, and that's common, that's quite normal. So it is challenging. It's not an easy thing. Even though we want it, it's not easy to find the time to do that on a regular basis. So my approach is, if it's important enough to you, then you're going to find the time. Or if you look at the future, if you look at the longer term and what's the plan with this, and you can see the benefit that it has in your life, and you know that you have to put in regular steps, regular practice in order to build that strength and build that habit, then it is a long-term game plan. And a little bit each day is what it takes to gain that skill and strengthen that muscle and develop that ability. So with that understanding, you know that you just need to find a little bit of time each day. Not that it's easy. It's not easy to do that necessarily. But if you feel the importance of it, then it will happen more easily. As I've said many times before, my preferred time is first thing in the morning, because after that, my brain gets full of everything else. But there's a bit of time there where my head isn't too busy yet, and it is much more relaxed. And that's the best time for me to meditate. And if I think, I'll just do it, I know I've got some time later in the morning, there's always several other things that I would rather spend that time on when it comes to it. Because once my day is underway, meditation isn't what I'm thinking about. I might turn to it if I really need to, if I'm really tired or stressed or something. I might use it as a bit of an intervention. But my normal, regular daily practice is certainly first thing in the morning. After dinner at night, I'm too tired. That for me, I'm a morning person. So I get the best out of it first thing. Also, as I've said before, experiment with different times of the day. Even if you've always done it at a certain time, try something else and just see if it's better or worse. That afternoon slump, just as your lunch is digesting, might be a time to freshen up, help you freshen up. Or it might just be that you're too sleepy and it's hard to keep a clear, alert mind. So experiment, see what works well, but keep the long-term view in mind, because that will give you the motivation to keep up the practice. And we know that it's okay to have a day off. You might decide that you're going to meditate every day, but really 5 days a week is plenty, because there will be days when it just doesn't happen. There will be days when you're extra tired or can't fit it in or whatever. Allow for that. That's part of the self-love and self-respect that we're building, to accept what happens in life. And our plans don't always turn out. Okay, so we've got to be flexible. But if we have the goal of a long-term practice of meditation for our own well-being, then put the steps in place and allow it to be. Okay, thank you very much. I'll see you next time.